want to do today is start a practice where I flip through my books and just talk about whatever I land on, whether it's good or bad. This is one of my early drawing books. It's a Paper Republic brand. It's the brand that I choose to use most of the time. Let's see how this works. This is actually one of my favorite pages in this book. You can actually see where there's a page torn out. I tried to quit doing that a while ago, so if I mess something up, I just leave it in there. That way it's a little bit of a lesson next time. If there's something I messed up, I can look back and see where I might have changed that to make it better. This side is a Ralph Steadman exercise. You splatter paint on the page. This one is red and blue. I mix all of my paints individually, so they're all just slightly different than what comes in the color packs. Let it sit for 20 minutes, let it dry, and then you look at it and try to find a shape or something in the chaos of the paint. When I initially saw Ralph Steadman do this, he was looking for birds, and so I just ran with that. This is kind of like a cardinal, something along those lines. I started at the eye and just worked out from there. And then once I started to see the shape wasn't really continuing on, I just sort of let it continue into the splatter. Now on this side, this is done with an Atoya Helvetica, which is a 0.7 millimeter ballpoint. The refill that I had in there at that point was a roller ball instead of a ballpoint. If you don't know the difference, ballpoint is more of an oil-based viscous ink, so you can almost sketch with it, almost like a pencil. It's a little bit more of a traditional ink, whereas rollerball is a definitive line. Once you touch the page, it's going to be down. It's often a little bit more of a black ink instead of a blue ink. What I liked about this was that it's just one house continued on. It's not exactly geometrically sound. The vanishing points are kind of skewed a little bit. It's not perfect, but that's kind of the point, is to stop focusing on perfection and chase more of the process. Whether you're drawing for 10 minutes or 2 hours every day, you should be chasing process over perfection. If your goal is to achieve perfection, you're going to let yourself down a little bit too often. I'm always trying to just focus on continuing the process rather than perfecting it. Eventually, of course, it'd be great to perfect something, or perfect from the standard that I set for myself. But that's a tough one to work on, and you know, the idea is that you enjoy it rather than feeling defeated every day.